Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
Today we are headed back to our second home here in Southeast Asia.
We're going back to Bangkok today.
We didn't end up vlogging too much here just because our days were mostly spent between the beach and the pool. And our lunches and dinners were all 7-Eleven. It was a great vacation and we could really use it. It felt really nice.
Yeah, I liked it too. And it's also like one of those things that I also wanted to do is like visit a beach in southern Thailand, right? Like that's what I always saw like on my Pinterest and on Instagram. So I'm really happy that we came because I haven't been to the beach in like forever. So it's just nice to get a little break.
And we definitely got off to a rough start here. And it's kind of pricier than most of the stuff we've done in our travel so far, but I think it was pretty fun. It worked out pretty well, and we definitely got some relaxation. We don't look as tan as I expected, but
yeah,
we do slather on lots of sunscreen. I went through like an entire bottle this week. But yeah, now it's time to get back to reality.
And we're going to Bangkok. You guys, how many times have we been to Bangkok already? I lost count.
We're in a little bit of a pickle. So we've been waiting on a Grab for about 30 minutes. We've had one driver confirm, but they were super far away and then they canceled. And we haven't got any others. So it looks like we're gonna have to take an expensive taxi because we need to get going. Slightly less stressed. So the last 10-15 minutes, we ran across the street because there's like a bus booking place there. It would be $300 for both of us to go to the airport, but they don't have any buses leaving for another hour. And our flight leaves in, well, we're boarding in like less than 2.5 hours. So it doesn't give us quite enough time. Our hotel's in-house taxi is at the airport and they can't get back here in time. And the taxis down here don't look very official. The ones that are just kind of hanging out. It's $600 for those, and they don't look very official. So Yami just called one. It's going to do it for $500, supposedly showing up here in 10 minutes. So Grab would have been $300. This is $200 more, but that's worth it to me at this point to not miss our flight.
500 over 800 though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the hotel taxi would have been $800. But yeah, they're not available right now. So
this was got pretty reviews, so
we'll find out.
Yeah.
And this whole time I've had the Grab app running in the background, still trying to find drivers, and it still hasn't found any drivers.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, bye bye. Thank you. Looks promising.
I'm so nervous.
And then a white car pulled up, and we're like, "Is that ours?"
It's not labeled or anything, but we confirmed like that with the company and like that I called. So.
And we had actually missed a van by like 20 minutes, and the next one wasn't for another hour. So, with a little bit more planning, that could have worked out better. We've just never had issues with Grab. Like even in Ninh Binh, tiny little town, we've never had issues. So hey, now we know. Yay, we made it.
Yeah, shout out to Krabi, Taxi Krabi Sum for picking us up right on time and not overcharging us. That was my biggest concern. And now we made it to the airport.
So now we just gotta get lucky one more time and hope they don't weigh our carry-on bags. This is the first airport on our trip, well, other than Albuquerque, but this is the first airport in Asia that doesn't have a lounge. So we weren't in a huge hurry to get here, but I'm glad that we did start early because that could have been a disaster.
Yeah, we had like kind of prepared like for the worst, but we didn't think it would be like this bad to where like 2-3 taxis couldn't get us. But we're gonna get on our flight. That's like the most important thing. I was just so like scared that we were gonna miss it, but I didn't realize how much time we actually had.
We still are gonna be in a slight rush just because the check-in line is so long, but we'll be okay. It's a small airport. Check bags are dropped and we're off. Just have to go through security.
Yes. I love that they didn't wear backpacks once again. I'm gonna give it to Bangkok Airways for that. Also, we learned our lesson, don't fly budget airlines because we don't pack like we're on a budget. We carry like our whole house with us.
And I mean, flying AirAsia honestly would save like $20-30 each on every trip we've taken, so it's worth it to us to not pay overweight bag fees.
Especially because every time we're like, I don't know if it's gonna be overweight or not.
And plus we get leg room, and we get a drink, and we get food, and a meal. Yeah, and I remember to reserve it this time. I called them, took like 3 minutes on the phone to reserve a meal. Super easy. I read online that the remodeled airport only opened like 1 or 2 years ago. And you can tell because it's still super empty and looks super new. It almost smells like new paint in here.
Easy, easy, easy.
Super easy security. That was a breeze. And this time they actually tell you to take out your power bank, and I think that's mostly the issue that I've had with my backpack. But no issues this time.
Oh, this airport is so cute. It's so smart.
And like the seating kind of looks like lounge seating in some areas.
Oh yeah, this looks kind of nice. And the seating is also really cute. Look at this, you guys. I don't have to sit on a hard plastic chair.
And there's a little bird. Even though we didn't have free food and free booze, that was a pretty easy wait for our flight. Got to enjoy our books for a little bit more.
Yeah, it was actually pretty comfortable. Like, I don't want to seem all like privileged. A little, but like, that was pretty comfortable for like hanging out in the actual airport.
We're settled in for a 1-hour flight to Bangkok.
Bangkok, here we go.
By Krabi.
Bye, Krabi.
And we get tons of legroom on this plane. This is like the most we've had ever.
Yeah, this would be good for long haul flight.
And we'll see if we get lucky for a 3rd time. I think we might have used all our luck today though.
This could only do so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now landed at Suvarnabhumi Airport. The time is now 5 minutes past 4 p.m.
This is our first time being a domestic arrival into Bangkok. So we'll see how the process is different than the international arrival. This is the first time we've noticed these machines here. I think I will take some free water. Oh, you gotta hold it. So on that side of the glass is all the international arrival and departure stuff. And we're on this side of the glass this time. Like usual, we slept like crap, because every travel day, for some reason, we sleep like crap. But we're feeling surprisingly good. I think we're just excited to be back.
Yeah, I'm feeling excitement too. I don't know why. I've like done everything. I don't know.
We've never seen this little garden area before since we're always in the international area. This is gorgeous. Bag number 1 made it. And bag number 2 made it. Now that we've secured our luggage and we're both feeling pretty good, we decided to try something completely new. We're going to be taking the public transport over to our new place. There is a rail link directly in the airport, so we just have to figure out how to get over there and how to navigate it with suitcases. Now we got to go downstairs to the basement. Right down here. And then we go down once again. Right now a Grab would be like $13, $14, but my calculation says that this should be about $5 to get all the way to our place. A little bit of walking, but $5.
Yeah, I mean, and it's something that I literally just learned today that the Bangkok airport has, so like, let's try it out. This train station is a lot bigger than I anticipated.
We need to ride all the way to Phaya Thai, and we need 2 tickets. 90 baht. These are the tokens. They're just like the subway system. And we go further down. We are in and settled in because we're going to be here for a little while. We're right into the end of the line.
Wow, this is incredible.
That was super painless, super easy to navigate. I'm gonna let the crowds clear here for a minute before rolling our suitcases. But yeah, from here, we just have to get out of here, drop our little tokens in, and then we gotta switch over to the BTS.
Wow, this is incredible. Like, I didn't even know this thing was like available. Like, how come I wasn't using this before?
Right? I regret all the money we spent on Grab to the airport now. Although I gotta say, the first time we landed in Bangkok, we were exhausted. I don't think we would have survived this. But other than that, yeah, we should have been doing this all along. And now we just have to figure out how to get to the BTS from here. And here's the exit to BTS. So now we are headed to Prom Phong on the BTS, and we need 2 tickets. We're headed back to the good old Keha line. Only a few more stops. And we're off the BTS. And we're headed this way. It's a much narrower sidewalk than our last apartment, but it works. And that's our new building, Park Origin. Well, after navigating this whole area, we're actually staying in this tall, skinny tower. We made it. I don't know that that was necessarily worth it. I think it's really just the walk at the end.
Yeah.
Luckily, there is a shuttle bus from this place to the station and back. We just had no idea what the schedule was or what the pickup point was, but maybe on the way back, we'll be able to figure that out. But anyways, we're in our new home for the next 2 weeks, so Yami's gonna give you a little room tour.
We are renting this studio for $35 a night. And here we have the kitchen area slash washing area. That's the main reason why we rent Airbnbs, is for the washer, because it's nice to like wash them at my own time. And then on this area we've got the storage space and dining room. And over here, this is like wall that separates it between you and me. We've got a 2-person couch, coffee table, and the bed. Oh, and also a TV. AC always. And then the interesting part is the bathroom. So here we've got the shower and the sink, but the toilet's not here. It's actually in its own separate room in here. I really like about this space though is the view. Come check it out. Bangkok is beautiful during sunrise and sunset. So luckily we get the view of it every day for the next 2 weeks.
There's also a really cool gym with an amazing view of Bangkok. And then a pool with a hot tub and sauna with an even better view. The more pressing thing now, since it took us like 2 hours to get here, is to get some food because we're starving.
Yeah, the only thing we've ate is the food that Bangkok Airways gave us, and luckily Moses was able to call ahead and get his vegetarian meal, because otherwise we wouldn't have any food in our tummies.
For our first real food in a week, our guilty pleasure. I haven't seen one of these since I was a kid. You can actually watch them make your pizza. And we have pizza. We're gonna grab a quick slice before heading back because we're starving. And we got sriracha mayo.
This is the spot. Sriracha mayo. I like it because we have our own sriracha, so we buy mayo and we can mix them. But we've got a couple. I got like 6 of them.
They're only like 6 baht each, pennies, so yeah, worth it. That was a super unexpected day and very busy day in more than one way, but it all worked out and we made it.
Yeah. And today we also want to give a greeting. Queremos mandar un saludo a nuestra tía Hello y a nuestro tío Kai, que nos está viendo desde Delicias, Chihuahua. Saludos desde Bangkok, Tailandia.
Saludos. And we'll see you all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye.